Long Tron Sierra Gillespie got a hold of that body cam footage from the arrest.
Your name is No, ma'am. You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will.
We're on I-77 at exit 23 in Huntersville.
And welcome back, everybody. The leader of a radical religious group, an offshoot of the modern-day Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, is facing charges after police found him hauling children in a trailer. Long Tron Sierra Gillespie got a hold of that body cam footage from the arrest.
Your name is No, ma'am. You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay?
Shocking body camera video shows the arrest of self-proclaimed prophet and fundamentalist church leader Samuel Bateman after investigators found him illegally transporting underage girls in a trailer.
How old are you? 14. How old are you? 11? How old are you? 12? How old are you?
It happened on August 28th in Flagstaff, Arizona. Authorities pulled over Bateman after receiving multiple concerned calls about his trailer.
Why children are being transported in a vehicle? We're getting calls about hands sticking out of a vehicle, out of the trailer. So that is why we're contacting you guys, because it is unsafe for children to be riding in a trailer.
Inside the trailer, investigators found 3 girls, ages 11 to 14, hiding. The trailer had makeshift seats and a porta potty inside. Federal court documents say Bateman is a leader in the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, or FLDS. The church, known for practicing polygamy, is an offshoot of the modern Latter-day Saints church. Local news stations report Bateman has dozens of followers and more than 20 wives, who he is accused of sexually abusing and trafficking across state lines.
At this point, he's detained right now. I don't know. Okay, I understand that, but like he said, once we do our investigation, we can figure this out. But
body camera video shows FLDS women voicing concern for Bateman, demanding he be released.
Your name's No, ma'am. You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay?
The women can also be heard saying they fear law enforcement, referencing the 2008 raid of Warren Jeffs' fundamentalist sect in Texas.
Okay, well, then what city or state was that in? Okay, well, you're in Flagstaff, Arizona right now, so we will treat you, we are just trying to figure this out right now.
Bateman was charged with 3 counts of child abuse and is being held in Florence, Arizona. 3 adult women, believed to be some of Bateman's wives, are also charged with kidnapping and obstruction of justice. Reporting for Long Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Wow. So, Terry, they've only arrested a few members of this group. Do you think there's a possibility that they're going to arrest all of the members?
Well, it's a possibility because they could say that they were aiding and abetting, or they could say that there's some sort of conspiracy. We saw there he was allegedly doing child abuse, but we did see some of those women being charged with, obstruction. And so if the facts bear it out, we could very well see that some of the other members might be charged as well, even though they weren't at that scene. And I'm certain their defense would argue that they were coerced or that they did it because they feared for, repercussions. But I definitely think that it's a possibility. The whole place isn't going to be shut down, but I do think it's a possibility that others could be charged.
Yeah, Brad, let's talk about it. So Bateman, he's accused of polygamy of both women and girls. He's facing charges associated with that, but some of the women are facing charges too. Why?
The easiest way I can analogize it to is Bateman, Epstein. Some of these adult women think Ghislaine Maxwell. Just because Bateman might be the ringleader of this all, married to both women and children and having these abuse charges against him, and that might not be the end. The investigation might actually reveal more charges. The question becomes, what are some of the roles of some of these adult women who are also wives of Bateman? What are they doing in terms of potentially grooming the teenage or underage girls who are also wives? How are they getting transported either to his home or, like we're seeing here, here, girls found in a trailer. Are they participating in that action as well? And of course, you hear the charges, obstruction of justice, as well as kidnapping. That's what they know so far. Again, a further investigation might find more charges are revealed in this case.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening. And how eerie was it when she tells police to let him go? I mean, that just shows a very different psychology than anything anyone can imagine. So as the story progresses, I think we're all going to get an insight into a life in a world that we might not have known about. When we come back, the FedEx driver accused of kidnapping a little girl while delivering Christmas presents faces brand new charges of assault of another child. Those details next.
This is what Brads do, y'all.
What would you do? You will lie on the floor helpless for hours, and it can turn into a tragedy. Life Alert solved the problem by inventing 3 different emergency systems for protection. A device for the home, a device for the bathroom, and a device for protection on the go with GPS and batteries that never need charging. With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-819-6064. That's 1-800-819-6064. Call now, 1-800-819-6064.
If you fall and can't get help, what would you do? You will lie on the floor helpless for hours, and it can turn into a tragedy. Life Alert solved the problem by inventing 3 different emergency systems for protection. A device for the